Hi, Pastor Randall Neal at Zion Lutheran Church in Hopkins, Minnesota, and today is Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020. Amazing. We're talking several days, just 2 days before Christmas Eve, and we'll have our special celebrations at 4 o'clock and at 10 o'clock. And this year on the 4 o'clock service, we're actually having visitors from the East, Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. In live form, costume will be in church and coming down in a processional format. So excited about that as well as all the special music. Well, we're getting ready, we're getting close. It's just a little bit away. Are you ready? Are you ready? You know, when you think of Christmas, what do you think about? Well, I'm guessing family is part of it, right? And some presents, perhaps, especially for kids. Some special worship services, we're going to have that, and beautiful music. Usually there's some good feelings associated with Christmas, aren't there? Now, as we're in the home stretch of Christmas week, I want to test you a bit. I want you to tell me, what the primary focus of Christmas is all about. Hint, God taking on human flesh and blood, becoming one of us. What is it? The name of the season? Christmas. 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 It's all about Jesus, the Christ, isn't it? The name that is above all names, that at the name of Jesus, every knee should bow, every mouth confess that Jesus is Lord. You know, if you really want to impress somebody, remember their name after you meet them. It's important. It's important to concentrate on somebody's name and then try to repeat it several times in the conversation. Yes, George, it's nice to meet you. George, and say hi to your family. George, because there's nothing someone would rather hear than their own name. And they'll think you're somebody really special if you can remember their name, because names are really important to people. Now, you and I who claim the name of Christian, followers of Christ, have a responsibility to do everything we can to keep Christ's name held in high regard. That's true. Because we know names are important. It's not just me saying that. In fact, in Proverbs 22, verse 1, it says this: a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Well, obviously, the writers of the Bible thought so too. And Jesus obviously had a good name among the people. The question for you and me today, my friends, is really pretty simple. What kind of reaction does your name or your reputation bring? Your name is associated with Christ, right? A Christian. When you say you're a Christian or a follower of Christ, does your name honor God among your friends, your family, and neighbors? Ooh, that's kind of a invasive question, isn't it? It gets us really thinking. Ask yourself, what kind of reaction does your name bring when it's brought up in a group of people? Maybe a group of people who know you. Maybe know you a lot, maybe know you a little, maybe not in the room when you're not in the room when your name comes up. What's the reaction? I'm sure that it makes some people feel uncomfortable. Others are a little more positive. Maybe there's laughter when they think of your name, or maybe there's respect. Maybe there's a little shrug of the shoulders. I don't know. Maybe your name creates a suspicion when they hear you're involved, or maybe there's a bit of a tension, or maybe there's a peace and a confidence. But your name does get a reaction. Interesting thing about reputation. A good one takes a long time to get and a very short time to lose. Would you agree with that? And as you know, a bad reputation is a very easy thing to get. And later on, it can be a very hard one to lose. In fact, I've known people with a wonderful reputation, years that it took to build. And in a night, or a day, or in one incident, a reputation is lost. Maybe you know people you can think of like that too. Well, this morning, I'd like you to think about this. I think it's worth sacrifice. It's worth a lot of self-denial. It's worth a lot of self-discipline to protect your good name. In fact, it's the most valuable thing you have. And that's why our society protects it with laws. I think a good name, like the Bible talks about here, belongs to people that you can always explain certain things from, expect certain things from. See how you measure up with this checklist. Okay, first of all, you can always expect excellence in what they do. Check, that's a good thing. You don't have to wonder if he's going to be shoddy work or they're going to give you a half-hearted effort. Excellence, okay? Excellence. They're committed to doing it in the big things and the little things. That's a good name. Secondly, people with a good name cause people to expect consistency from them. They're faithful. They deliver. You know they'll be there. They'll have the same kind of quality, the same kind of commitment, whether things are going badly or whether they're going well. Whether things are hard or easy or whether there's money or not. There's going to be consistency. That's a good name. And thirdly, the good name factor. These folks are known by and for their judgment. They don't just jump into things, not impulsive. They're not glandular people, if you will. They ponder, they consider, they get the facts and they make responsible decisions that stand the test of time. Not just look good for a day or week or maybe a month. And then a good name, well, I think belongs to people who are known for the truth, for integrity. You can always believe, you can always trust what they're saying. You don't have to divide it by two or try to get the truth or wonder if it's really the facts. You can trust their word. To wrap things up, my friends, the name of Jesus is the defining name for you and for me. Since we belong to Jesus through faith, we're associated with everything that he stands for. And as we celebrate in 2 days the birth of Jesus on Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, may each of us remember to honor his name. May our name bring glory to him, not only at Christmas, but every day of our lives. Merry Christmas to you. See you this weekend at Christmas celebrations and the next time we visit.